You know, it's not every day you hear about a 6-year-old getting arrested. I'm the Alaskan Atheist. Cue the intro.
When darkness is all you see, this is a sweet blasphemy.
Okay, so I was stumbling around Facebook the other day, and a little article caught my eye in my newsfeed. The other day in Milledgeville, Georgia, 6-year-old African American female Celicia Johnson was arrested for misbehaving during her kindergarten class. And I, I know what most of you are probably thinking. What? A 6-year-old getting arrested for misbehaving? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, there's no one really that stupid, right? Well, I got news for you. Yes, there is. Not only was Celicia Johnson arrested, and I do mean arrested, given the full treatment, put in handcuffs and then put into the back of a police cruiser, because, a 6-year-old is really that dangerous. And she was also charged with assault and damage to property, all for misbehaving during her kindergarten class. You're probably asking yourselves right now, what did this little kid do to possibly deserve such a harsh and obviously fair treatment? Did she have a weapon hidden in her backpack or bring some drugs and give it to the rest of the class thinking it was candy? No. All she did was throw a temper tantrum. And kids and their little temper tantrums, screaming, kicking, and throwing crap around. Yeah, that's pretty much what she did. It even says so in the police report. Johnson tore items off the walls, threw furniture, and knocked down a shelf. And after the child's teacher and principal were able to restrain her, they tried to get a hold of her mother. Tried. After they failed to reach her mother, they decided to have the young girl arrested. Celicia is now suspended from her elementary school until later on this year in August. Now, I can understand arresting a 16-year-old, depending on the circumstances, and for throwing a temper tantrum like that and throwing crap around. But a 6-year-old, come on. Yes, don't get me wrong, the girl did deserve to be punished for throwing a fit like that in class, but let the I'm not condoning her actions, but let the parents or the school faculty members take care of the problem. Don't call the police. I see little kids at my workplace, Safeway, and the local Fred Meyers all the time throwing fits because their parents won't get them that toy or candy that they really want. But do I ever see the employees think, huh, that kid is out of control. We should call the police? No, I don't. They just go up to the parents and say, "Ma'am or sir, could you please control your kid? They're being too disruptive to the other customers." And then the parents give this, "Oh my God, this is so embarrassing" look on their face, say they're sorry, take their kid and leave, and then everyone goes on with their crappy lives. Me, I just can't help but wonder how the mother must have felt in this situation. I mean, it's not every day that you go to the office, start off a normal day of work, and then out of the blue, your your boss comes up to you and says, "Miss Johnson, um, I'm s- I'm sorry to tell you, but you got a phone call from the police station. Your daughter's just been arrested. Your 6-year-old daughter has just been arrested." If I were the mother, I don't know about you, but I'd be pretty pissed. Wouldn't you? I wonder how hard the school actually tried in their attempts to get a hold of her. I mean, it's not like they make you write down every possible way to get a hold of you in an emergency, right? What I'm trying to say here is if you're a parent or an adult who's responsible for a child's welfare and they start to act up, grow a pair, use your head, and take care of the problem yourself. There's no reason whatsoever to call law enforcement on them, especially if they're not even a preteen yet. Use your head, put them in the corner and make them wear a dunce hat or something. Hell, if it's bad enough and as a last resort, give them a little spank on the ass. But whatever your preferred method of discipline for children is, If it works for you, then do it. There's no excuse to get law enforcement involved. None. If if you can't figure out a way to control your kids or kids that you're responsible for, you probably shouldn't even be taking care of kids to begin with. I'm the Alaskan Atheist, reporting bullshit from the final frontier. Peace.
Fight for all you know.